Well, let's get this thing going now. And I think we're not gonna go alphabetical order this time because Stacey Snowden is gonna have to leave early. So let's get her up here first for her father, the late Fred Snowden. Okay. Now, I talked to Stacey before this, and it was kind of interesting. But Fred Snowden had a show on KZAS, and the Fred Snowden Show, was called. And my first time on was 1975. So after the show, we were talking a little bit, and I didn't realize Fred was a big baseball guy. And in fact, the Fox was named from baseball, not from basketball. So we were talking. At the end, he said, next time you see Ted Simmons, who was in the starting catcher for the St. Louis Cardinals, you tell him I said hi. So in baseball, you have either catchers that talk all the time when you're hitting, trying to distract you, or guys that don't say anything at all. And Ted Simmons was a guy who never said anything at all. So the next year, when we were playing against the Cardinals, I came over to the plate and I turned to Ted Simmons. I said, "Fred Snowden says say hi." And so the first pitch comes in, there's nothing. Then all of a sudden I heard him say, "Freddie Snowden. Freddie Snowden." He says, "How do you know Freddie Snowden?" I said, "Well, I'm from Tucson. He coaches at the U of A." And he goes, "What a great guy. Tell him I said hi." And after that, Ted Simmons and I were buddies. So that's here's Stacey Snowden.
Thank you so much. I'd just like to say it's such a pleasure and such an honor, really a great honor to be here today to accept this award on behalf of my late father. I would like to thank the Pima County Sports Hall of Fame and John Gleason for all of his hard work. I live out of a suitcase, so I called him and emailed him 5,000 times to find out when and where I was supposed to be here. I apologize for going out of order, but I have to catch a plane. So anyway, I'm sure many of you know my father was the first head basketball coach, black coach at a major university in the country. That began here in Tucson in 1972. It's a legacy that I'm very honored to be a part of. I'm very proud of my father's legacy because he really kind of set the groundwork for many black coaches that are out there in the ranks, college and professional today. Being the first, being the pioneer, it's hard, it's difficult. There were some struggles in those early years here in 1972, but when my father came in with his kiddie corps and brought really national prominence to Tucson and to the University of Arizona's basketball program for the first time, I think it was something that really electrified this community and something that I will carry with me forever. I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge and introduce one of my father's basketball players from one of his many winning teams, who's here, Robbie Dostie. I want to thank Robbie for joining us here today. And again, John has warned me that we have 4 minutes. I hope that's under 4. But again, thank you so much for this honor. We're just truly, truly blessed, and it's an honor and a pleasure to be here on behalf of my late father and accept it. Thank you so much.
You can take the back and you can take your picture down there.